Eagle that's 100 and some odd feet in the air, and that eagle is flying around, and all of a sudden it looks down in the Atlantic Ocean and it sees its prey. It sees the fish, and all of a sudden, bam! All that eagle does is one time it brings out its wings. The next time it shows its face toward where it's going. It puts its head down and boom, it dives down. It doesn't look to the right, it doesn't look to the left, it doesn't look up, it doesn't look further down. It looks straight at its prey, and it goes straight down into the Atlantic Ocean. Straight down, eyes focused, arms out steady, the wind blowing, and bam! It scoops up its head and it keeps on going. You gotta be like that, baby.
We have a chance and an opportunity to change the world because nobody changes in good times. People only change in bad times. No one changes when they're comfortable. They change when they're uncomfortable. And eagles are high altitude birds. There are 3 types of birds. There are eagles, there are buzzards, and there are turkeys. Eagles are high altitude birds. They're regal. It's not arrogant, they're not pompous, but there's a certain regalness to an eagle. Then you've got another kind of bird. It's the buzzard. Buzzards love packs. Buzzards are low altitude birds. Buzzards are always stepping on your head to elevate themselves. Always have something negative to say about somebody. But the worst kind of bird is a turkey. Because the turkey's got wings and can't even fly. All they do is profile. Translation, trying to be something they are not.
How many of us can possess the eagle attitude? What makes an eagle so magnificent? Is it the courage? Is it the demeanor? Is it the strength? Is it the willpower? To be able to soar as high as we can. To be able to look down at all of the opportunities and being able to attack when they present themselves. To know that you can do the impossible, not just surviving, but living. Knowing how to hunt, to be brave. You're not dependent on anybody, but you're being independent like the eagle. You got to get up. You got to fly. You got to soar. You got to be that eagle. Just look at that eagle. It's truly magnificent. You never see an eagle complain. You never see an eagle whining and worrying about how it's going to get its meal. I mean, let's just think about it. An eagle is flying, but an eagle must eat. It has to eat to survive or live. Well, let's think about that for a moment. Do you think what the eagle is hunting is going to just sit there and wait to be eaten? Because the thing about success, you got to work for it. It's not supposed to be given. It's not going to just sit around. The eagle knows what it must do. The question is, do you know what you got to do? Do you have that ability, being capable to soar among the clouds? Do you really think that's how success works? The only way that the eagle is going to eat, it has to work for its prey. Now have that mindset. Hey, I can't get anything unless I go after it. The eagle is not sitting around waiting for something to happen. The eagle is going about its business and doing what it's supposed to do. You got to be that eagle.
Question, what kind of bird do you want to be? No, say it with passion. What kind of bird do you want to be?